What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Tidmouth Talks podcast. Here we are, season 2, episode 2, and as you guys can see, I have my camera on this time because my guest for today, I was talking to him and he said, "Hey, I asked him, "Hey, do you want to have your camera on?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So, this is the first episode that's not only audio only, it's also video. So please welcome my guest for today, the one, the only Alex, aka Thomas Bang Bang Stories. Here he is, Alex.
So, hello, Simis.
Hello, Steamy.
So, for most fans of mine, it looks like it's the first time I have this. Like I'm showing the face. You can see my mustache.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Okay.
okay. I heard this show is having like questions of who I am or what my hobby is or what I like or don't like.
Okay. I have 30 questions. That's what I've done for yeah, 3 out of the 5 episodes. This is the fifth. So I think that's a pretty good number for for the podcast because that if we actually spend time on the questions, it makes about a half hour long video. Video. So and that's what I'm kind of aiming for on this podcast because to like a 10-minute, 20-minute episode,
I see.
that's kind of short for a podcast. So that's why I do at least 30 questions, if not more. But
Okay.
yeah, so should we get started on the questions, Alex?
Well, if you want to.
Okay. So, question one is how did you first get into making Thomas and Friends content, and how did you start Thomas Bingbang Stories?
How I started Pamping Stories.
Yeah, and how did you get
Well,
into?
fir- well, first of all, how I joined the fandom. Well, it all started back in 2014.
Okay.
You know the Roblox games of Thomas. There was like
Yeah.
Crash, yeah, Hugo. I don't remember how he was called back then, but he was famous with those videos. And I decided, why not do the same?
Yeah.
But he filmed on more professional camera while I used my phone.
That's what I do. I just use my phone. I've only ever been a mobile YouTuber.
Uh, well, to be honest, most of Thomas' content I made on my main channel. So, like, Thomas
Yeah.
Bingbang Stories is not a main channel.
Okay.
All of Thomas' content is deleted on that channel because I thought on 2021 that I need to create the Thomas YouTube channel only, since that main channel was for vlogs or challenges.
Okay.
And
I didn't know
so,
you had another channel.
yeah, but I can't say my start was really good because, like, no hate on me. I didn't know that it was actually against the law of YouTube. It's like I used footage without credit.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So, okay. So, question two. Should we move on to question two?
yes, of course.
Okay. So, what inspired the name of Thomas Bingbang Stories for your channel?
Well, well, Thomas is obvious. Well, to
Yeah.
be honest, I already told that question in more streams of mine. So join my channel, guys. Subscribers of Tidmouth Talks and Thomas Fan 1984.
Yeah.
So, like Thomas obvious stories, well, because I make stories of Thomas. And Bang, well, there is a Japanese show called Kamen Rider X8.
Okay.
And there was one transformation item called Bang Shooting. And I
Okay.
thought, man, that sounded so cool. So
Okay.
yeah, this is how I got Thomas Bingbang Stories.
Okay. Question 3 is uh what kind of Thomas and Friends videos are your favorite to create?
Favorite to create?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, to be honest, if talking about the past, not now, I used to love to remake the episode with multi-language, like rings. Oh wait, it's my father. Wait a minute. So like Ringo Starr, Michelangelo's George Carlin, and my own language. Right now, I have my own series, and I'm trying to make my own canon.
Oops. I did not.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Well, Tidmouth Talks is gone somewhere, and I don't understand why there is still a recording. Like, yes, guys, I have my own canon. To understand what my canon is, you have to go to Discord server of mine. To go to Discord server, you need to go to my YouTube channel. I will leave the link to servers in every video. Well, let's just hope that the link will be good. Well, we still need to wait for it. Crazy. Oh, here it is.
Did it not? Okay, I'm back. I might have to
I
go
don't,
in
I don't
after we're
understand. The
done
recording
recording this
somehow.
and figure out what happened.
I don't
Okay.
understand how the recording
But
made
I'm
it by
back now.
itself. Mm-hmm.
Go back to the questions. There we go. Okay. So we were. I was asking you about what kind of content is your favorite to create?
Well, if exactly we are talking in the style, like I like to make, let's say, something in season 5 style with the main characters who like Thomas or James or Percy or Gordon.
Okay. So you prefer the
Just use
classic series over like CGI and all engines go?
well, I could transition.
Okay.
Wait, is that the next question?
Uh. Well, yeah. Part of it. I guess I could actually put these together, 3 and 4 together. Question 3, 4 together. But question 4 is: do you have a particular era of Thomas classic versus all engines go that you enjoy most? But also, like, which era do you enjoy the most, and which is your favorite of like the original series or all engines go? Which one is your favorite to make videos out of?
Let's say that I just no, like I just watched some little clips of all ancient school, but for me it's like bleh.
Yeah. So you prefer the classic series then?
Yeah.
Okay. So question 5 is, what's the creative process when you work on a new Thomas story video?
Well,
Like, so like for
sometimes.
your new
Well,
series and the journeys, what's the creative process for that? But also generally, what's your creative process as well?
there are three things. First of all, my own adaptation of the railway series book doesn't need a movie adaptation.
Okay.
Then, second, the rewrite of the episodes that kind of feel weak, like let's say rewrite of Middle Angels.
Okay.
And the third one is thinking of my own. Well, I have some help on my server for making the stories
Okay.
original.
Okay. Um. Okay. Those. So the first 5 questions were just kind of about your channel itself. The next few questions 6 to 10, are about like your favorite episode, like what's your favorite episode and stuff like that. So
Okay? Tidmouth, just use profile so you won't have problem. What? Tidmouth, just use profile. I'm a special guest, you don't need a face. Yeah, guys, this is not how we imagined this thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in my kitchen right now, and look at how dark it is right now in our country.
saying having trouble connecting. There's nothing wrong with having. You know what? Maybe I need to
Just
teach
use
you.
profile, I think.
Hold on. You know what? Didn't realize that they have that StreamYard has the notes thing now, where I can just put the questions there. I'm just gonna do that. Maybe it's because I have both both of them open, both the questions and the StreamYard open, and it's 2 different apps. Yeah, that's what it is.
Well,
So
I think the
let
problem
me.
is just your camera. Maybe you turn it up.
Yeah, it might be, but I don't know. It shouldn't, because I haven't had problems with it before. But did you hear what question 6 was, or do I need to read it again?
No, read again, please.
Okay. Okay. Question 6 is: do you have a favorite Thomas and Friends character that you like to feature in your content?
Yes,
Who?
like top three for me, it's first of all Percy, then Gordon, and the third one is James.
Okay. Um, Number 7 is: is there an episode that you've made, official or original, that you're especially proud of?
Well, there were original episodes that I made, but due to the drama back in 2023, it was deleted.
Okay. Is that the one you're most proud of, though, that you've ever made, or what?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Number 8 is: are there any Thomas characters you think that are underrated or deserve more attention?
Well, I think that it's Derek, Dennis,
Okay.
and who was it? I forgot his name. Oh yeah, Mighty Mac.
Yeah, those are all pretty underrated characters. I would say those characters, Dennis, Derek, Mighty Mac, and also like Freddy. He's pretty underrated too. I don't see many people talking about any of them
I see.
because it's like you get the main focus characters, and that's all like people in the Thomas fandom talk about. But you don't hear you don't hear people talking about like even like Rebecca. I haven't heard really anyone talk about except for one YouTuber. Where has she been? Because she hasn't even been revealed that she'll appear in the new Thomas series. So it's like, what happened to Rebecca? I know not
Mhm.
everyone liked her, but it's like still, what happened to her? Last appearance was in season 24 of the original show, and she hasn't appeared since. It's like, did they forget about her? Do they just not? Is she just not a main focus character anymore? Although she was part of the Steam team. It's like,
I think she was replaced by Canon and Santi.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
probably. And then in All Engines Go, Tidmouth sheds was really reduced down to 5 sheds or 5 bursts instead of 7 or 8, whatever it was in the original show.
Yeah.
And then it was Diesel and Kana that were the part of the Steam team or the Adventure Club, what's called in All Engines Go instead of the Steam team, but still it wasn't
Yeah.
even the Steam. The Tidmouth sheds, I think, is meant for the Steam team to live. They're not Diesels. Maybe
Well,
that's just me.
well, I just say that I don't mind like good diesels that we know that are actually good
Yeah,
inside and outside, like Boko or let's say salty.
yeah.
hmm Let's move to the next question.
But the thing that kind of ticks me off. Okay, I'm just gonna add one more thing. Thing that kind of ticks me off about what they did with Diesel in All Engines Go. They made him, they made him tone his attitude down way more. Instead of devious, he's just another friend to Thomas, and it's like he's meant to be devious. That's why his name is Devious Diesel. But that just kind of ticks me off what they did for him in All Engines Go. Question 9 is: if you could write an official Thomas episode, what would it be about?
Well, let's just say like I have two episodes in mind.
Okay.
Like it would be a series 9 episode, first episode of that series. I no, not series 9, series 8 episode. Like Emily, like how Emily got her bossy side, like her meeting with Doc.
Okay.
And the second one, well, like how I would probably end the Hit era series.
Okay.
It would be like hit the growing where Thomas is 100% have become matured or Gordon is leaving the Express.
Yeah.
Like
So
not be
you'd adapt. So in that one, you'd adapt that one story from the Railway series into the because
no. That would
no.
be not about Pip and Emma. It was just that Gordon is
Okay.
now realizing that he has become too old to put it.
Okay.
And he suggests of him to go to Flying Scotsman, his own brother,
Yeah. Okay.
to make sure that they will work splendidly together. And he assures the others that they can manage the Express.
Okay. Um. Question 10. is what's one classic Thomas episode that always inspires you?
Hmm. Well, that would be very hard. Oh, wait. I know. That would be the episode I first watched as a kid. It was Grandpa.
Okay, that's a pretty good episode. From season 4, right?
Yeah, the first
Okay.
episode.
Okay. Question 11 is okay. These are about like your growth as a YouTuber and
Okay.
like what well, it says creative challenges and growth. So like what challenges have you faced and stuff like that. So question 11 is what's the biggest challenge you've faced as a creator in the Thomas fandom?
Hmm. Well, the biggest I would say it was the creating a 1 hour special movie that is now deleted. Like I tried to combine Thomas and the twins with Toby, Trucks, and Trouble, and adding ducks into them.
Okay.
Like I spent three
What are you
months to
doing?
record it and write. I mean, okay.
I did it again on accident. I clicked back too many times. Um,
So, like I spent it 3 months to film and write.
okay. And then you put all that hard work into it, and then you deleted it later. Is
Well,
that would be the biggest challenge you faced, or what?
well, I'll explain if there will be like a question of my creative things, like it.
Okay. Are we ready to go to question 12?
Okay.
How do you stay motivated and inspired when videos take a long time to make?
How do I stay motivated?
Yeah, and
Well,
inspired.
well, and inspired. Well, inspired. I was inspired by the YouTuber called Percy and Duck Fan 1994 with his multiple narrators. And you all know this YouTuber from to those who were born in zeros, like there was a YouTuber who was previously known as Shrieking Steam Productions.
Okay.
Yeah, I was motivated by them.
Okay. Um. Ooh, this is a good question. Question 13 is: have you ever felt a creative burnout with with Thomas content, and how do you deal with it? So, have you ever, just been making a video and then you have like a creative block where you can't come up with any ideas, and how do you like deal with that? How do
Wait,
you
it
come out
was
of?
like copyright thing or what?
Yeah. Okay. And then you just try to work around copyright.
Well, yeah, I tried to avoid it many times by
Okay.
using different music or different scene.
Okay. I guess that question wasn't really about a creative block. It was more about like what. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Question 14 is do you script your videos, your stories, or do you just improvise them?
Well, I have some survived scripts of my oldest videos that are deleted now.
Okay, so you do script your stories.
Yeah, in Google Docs.
Okay. Question 15 is how do you decide what kind of visuals or editing style to use in your videos?
Well, it inspired me by the seasons I watched the most as the kid.
Okay.
Like, I remember that I used to watch more of the Hit Era season 8 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's all
Okay.
can I say.
Okay. Question 16 is how has the Thomas fandom impacted your channel and content?
Well, how do I say it properly? Well, what just happened?
What?
Why is my voice coming like an echo?
Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I hear it. What the heck? What is it echo? Anyway,
Okay,
questions.
well,
Questions.
like
I'll
it
read it
all
again.
started back in 2022 when I decided not to remake episodes but to redub them.
Okay.
And like I was going for YouTubers I saw I could redub us and say, please voice, I need voice actors.
Yeah.
No one just came by.
Question 17. This one's pretty self-explanatory because we're literally making an episode right now. It's have you connected with other Thomas YouTubers or fans online? Well, you have Discord. You have a whole server. You connected with
Well,
other people, right?
Discord and Streamyard.
Yeah. Okay. Number 18 is what feedback from viewers has meant the most to you?
What?
What feedback from from your viewers has meant the most to you?
Well, I think it's the Outro Kenshin 64 and the Q Thomas fan.
Okay. Question 19 is have you ever collaborated with other creators in the fandom?
Now that's a good question because nearly no one knows who I really am. I
What
am the eye
did you say?
animator for the fantastic Mr. S.
Who?
You know that guy, fantastic Mr. S.
Okay.
Have you heard of him?
Mr. X the Hedgehog or whatever his channel is?
Great.
Or am I thinking of
I will
someone
show you.
different? Okay.
So this guy,
I'm trying to see. Come on, can you work for me? Let's see. Oops. What the heck did I do? What the heck? No, I did not know this episode. Oh my, Jim, from this. Uh, add him back to stage. I was trying to remove you from. Okay. Now can you show me? I'm trying to. Okay. I'll just. Okay. Are we ready to move on to question 20 now?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think makes Thomas and Friends so special to the fans?
Well, it's the character arc.
Okay.
You know what my favorite one is?
Yeah.
I think I have to go with Thomas.
Your favorite character?
No, it's not my favorite character, but just I like his growth.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Question 21 is if you could bring one Thomas and Friends character to life, who would it be and why?
Well, if as an engine, I think I have to go with Soapy. Because he's such a granddad figure and would show off the newest models of like trains here. This map is having some problems again. We are dealing with a little troubles right now with it because I said use profile, just profile. I don't know. Just left. I mean, guys, I'm just writing to someone something right now. I'm sorry, guys, but I need to drink water since my mouth is so dry.
Did it once again. I think I'm really gonna have to. After we're done filming this, I think I'm gonna have to go in and cut these parts out that's messing up on,
Yes.
or I could just upload it uncut. But
Okay.
can you? I did not do that. No, go away. I don't even remember what question we were on. We were on 20 something.
21. Like,
20, 22.
I
No,
know you said
21. I
what
think.
character would I brought? What character would I brought to real life?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So
as an
question 20.
engine, I think that would be Toby because
Toby.
he is such a cool granddad figure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're on question 22 now. We have 8 more. I hope we won't have any more problems. Question
No,
22 is, do you have a story idea that you haven't that that you
really?
that you haven't yet made but really want to?
Well, I do have actually.
Okay.
Like, it's a story where Thomas visits the scrapyard for the first time.
Okay.
Like, it's a story where he shows to have been accidentally sent there and he can't find a way out of the scrapyard. And he looks at all scrapped engines and is scared. And he doesn't realize, he didn't know that his brother used to work at Soda,
Okay.
Timothy. Like, I have plans for Timothy in the future.
Okay.
And there's a little shocking plot twist I had for like Arian Bird deciding not to scrap the engine because he was extremely scared. They haven't seen such scared engine in their life.
Okay. That's actually a pretty good idea. Okay, question 23 is, what's your favorite non-Thomas show or franchise?
I have a question. Does Tux count as non-Thomas show?
Tugs?
Tux.
I don't know, I guess.
Well, there is also my favorite anime I watch now. It's really cool for me.
Okay.
It's called Detective Conan, a high school student that turned into kid and is battling a biggest organization with the help of FBI and Public Security Bureau.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, question 24 is, do you collect any Thomas toys, models, or memorabilia with your videos? Also, do
Now,
you collect like DVDs and VHSs also?
I first of all I had wooden railway figures of Thomas
Okay.
and Spencer. Then I used to have like on my own language DVDs of Thomas. I think they're still here in my house. I just need to find them.
Okay. Question 25 is, what's one funny or unexpected moment you've had while filming or editing?
Well, funny moment was like when I was filming, I was filming the runaway scene, and then just for no reason, like for some reason, it went off the rails. My motto.
Okay. Question 26 is, so we're almost done. Question 26 is, where do you see your channel going in the next year?
Well, in the next year, I do hope I have like plus 100 subscribers.
Okay.
And I'm planning on making special videos for this year right now, like special videos for birthdays of my friends, of birthdays from my friends. You
Okay.
counted, you counted one as well.
Okay. Question 27 is, are there any formats or type of videos you want to try in the future?
Well, I think I could like make my own, like to draw comic style of something like Thomas, but
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay. Question 28 is, if you could make a feature-length Fan Thomas story, what would it look like? And what would it be?
Three ideas, and I just want to make one for this year on like for Christmas. Like Thomas or the other character traveling to different countries to collect presents from them as the Christmas is coming soon.
Okay, that would be a good idea.
Like we would see Russian Diesel Ivan. Yeah, его зовут Ivan.
Okay. Question 29 is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start their own channel like yours?
Like three advices. First of all, don't use other YouTubers' footage. That's important. Second, to start making a YouTube career, first try to remake an episode. And the third one would be, I think, if you want to make your own series, try to find a good professional voice actors you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question 30, the last but not least, final question is, what has your favorite moment as a creator been so far?
Mm. Well, let's get to the question where we left off. Like my series, like my own original series, like there was a scene I filmed, like there was explosives, like munitions, the ship's on fire,
Okay.
like, and my own original character called Bang Bang have pushed a truck of sand into munitions and stopped a fire.
Okay.
Like those were deleted because there was a drama of me being too bossy, and yeah, I was like that back in 2022 and 23.
Okay. Um, the one question, or I this can go along with the 30 questions. It can be question 31, or it can just be a bonus question. But
Let's
what do you think of the new series that's coming out this year? The new Thomas series.
well,
I want to save this
I
question for
just
last.
think I have just like five things to say. First of all, the faces are bleh.
I know.
Second, second, I like that it's actually more pretty good looking. It's better at looking than all engines go for me.
Okay.
3. I do hope old characters return
Yeah, I hope so too.
and they could have like a leading role in one episode.
Yeah.
And the fourth one, I would like them to adapt one railway series book, like Mountain Engines.
I know. I wish they would bring back a railway series book and adapt it into the new series. That would be so cool.
Me too. So, before we end this, I just want to showcase your subscribers a sneak peek of my future project that will. Okay, guys, I will show it to you.
Okay.
I'll show I'll shoot the sneak peek that will come out on the end of February, my birthday. I will be 18 years old. So yeah, it's like my own adaptation of the three books. Tang and
Okay.
Thomas again. Like you just go to my channel and server to see how the scene plays out.
Okay.
So yeah, I actually pretty like the podcast.
Yeah. I think you've been wanting I think you've been wanting to be on the podcast since like episode 1 or episode 2, and every time I try to get you on, you're either going to bed or you're busy, and it's like, am I ever going to get him on the podcast? So when you said, uh, was it yesterday or the day before? No, it was Tuesday in my stream.
Yeah.
When you said we need to do the podcast episode, I was like, oh yeah, you've been wanting to be on the podcast for a while. So I'm like, okay, we need to do it soon. And when you said we can do it any day, I'm like, okay, let's do it Thursday because that's the next day I'm free. So,
Well, wait, you want on Friday to continue?
huh?
What did you just say? I don't quite understand.
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I just know you've been
Oh,
wanting to be on the. I think you've been wanting to be on
yeah.
podcast since the
Like
first season,
I
the
heard
first
that this
episode.
is the very good thing in YouTube, the podcast.
Yeah. Um. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I know it's Friday for you. It's kind of late for you, so if you want, we can do more questions, or we can end it here. I'm fine
Well,
either way.
I just want to end, but I have
Okay.
a very good suggestion how to end this podcast right now.
Okay.
You and I will give challenge to each other.
Okay.
So, who will be the first one to give a challenge?
I don't know.
Okay,
What's the
here is
challenge?
my challenge. You need to ask one of my voice actors and friends and server to be in your new podcast.
Okay. Oh, I have to give you a challenge.
Yeah, it
Oh,
could be
dang. Okay.
anything.
I
Like
don't know.
renaming my channel or making an episode that you want to see.
Um. Well, for my channel, I want to get my redub series back, but
Well, I could help by,
I
since
well,
there's some problems with copyright, I could film some scenes for you in trains.
you
So
know
there could be
what?
no copyright.
That's you know what? This is a good. I just had a good idea. Instead of a
Okay.
challenge, why don't you and I work together and we make the KNBF read-up series, which is what my read-up series is called. And instead of just doing redubs of the episodes and over the original footage, why don't we either make up in trains or we just don't do read-up series and we do an original series?
Well, that would be kind of interesting to see.
Because I've had so many ideas for series that I've wanted to make. I've never gotten around to them because I
Well,
really have no way to film them. But if you could at least like do
well,
the if you could be the what do you use? Do you use Roblox
film,
or
film,
huh?
trains,
Trains.
19,
Okay.
train 19.
Okay. So I would really like to make my own series of like whatever Thomas. So if you could, say like you film the episodes in trains and then like I get the script, I write the script. Well, if you want to help me like with the other stuff too, not just filming, like
Mm-hmm.
I like we write the
Okay.
script together. We figure out um what uh
What, what to change in them? Like, there
yeah,
could be some like bad moments, and
yeah.
we could do it. So, okay, I'm on it.
Also like voice actors, we need to figure out what voice actors to do and stuff. Maybe I'll make a video about like talk about, hey, I have a potential new series coming out with you, um and I need some help with it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm could even make a new server on Discord and for that new series. But
We need to
are
make
you
a
interested in
separate
helping me?
channel also. We need
Yeah.
to make a
Are you
separate
interested?
channel. I'm
Okay.
interested.
Are you,
Я готов.
okay. Okay. Um.
Не пропустите, ребята.
What? Okay.
So,
Anyway.
I think this is the end of the stream.
Yeah. Also, I have a lot of
Yes?
like original characters that I've wanted to, have, be in a series for years, and I've just never gotten around to it because I don't have any way to make a series. Maybe we could have those original characters too. We just have to figure out how to make them in
I
trains.
should,
I'll text you about this and
I
stuff.
should just will time.
Huh?
Okay.
What?
I think I can do something with it.
Okay.
I
I'm.
can do something with it.
I'll
Okay?
message
Yeah.
you on Discord so we won't be making this video out any longer than it is. It's already 53 minutes long. If it,
Yeah.
uncut. So this is my longest podcast episode, which
Really?
is a good thing. But um,
It was that long?
yeah, it's that long. It's 53 minutes long so far.
I,
But should we just end this here and then we can message on Discord and stuff?
okay. So, guys, go and subscribe to Tidmouth Talk to see more cool podcasts.
Yeah.
And me as a special guest, Thomas Bingbang Stories, aka Alexander Shipachov, is going to have a rest. Bye.
All right. One more thing I want to say: go subscribe to him. I'll put his channel in the description below. And stuff. And if you guys want to be what are you doing?
You know, there was like a transition with Mel.
If you guys want to be a guest on the podcast, go ahead and message me on Discord or even comment down below in this video and and stuff. But yeah, this is season 2, episode 2 of Tidmouth Talks done. What are you doing? You're just like anyway,
Anyway, guys, bye. See you next time.
we'll see you guys in the next episode. I don't know who's gonna be my guest, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Have a good one. This is 55 minutes uncut. This is kind of long, but you know what? I I don't know. I just it's so long now. But yeah, also guys, also more. I want more video, podcasts instead of just audio only when when our cameras are off and we're just talking like this. I prefer being face to face with the interviewer because that's how podcasts are supposed to go, not just audio only. Yeah. All right. I'm keep rambling on. I want to make this an hour, but if I cut it down anyway, it won't be an hour. So I'm just gonna end it here. I'm rambling on. So what? I'm gonna do what I usually do. Put the episode, the day this was recorded on, or in the description. So today's the 29th for me. Yeah, Thursday, January 29th. Um, I know it's currently the 30th for Alex. Um, but so he'll see it tomorrow. He'll see it on the 30th. But this is gonna be this record. At least I do it for me, so it's recorded on the 29th for me. You know, I don't know when this will go up. Maybe I'll post it tomorrow. On the 30th. Maybe I'll post it right after I end this. Either way, um, also, even if I still do audio only, I'm after the other guest leaves and I outro the video like this, I'm might just turn my camera on, talk to you guys and stuff. So yeah, I know there wasn't one. I know there wasn't an episode last week, but that's just because I didn't really feel like streaming or making an episode last week. Plus, I didn't really, ask anyone. Be like, "Hey, you want to come on to the talk?" But I'm gonna take Alex's advice. I guess it's a challenge. I don't know if it's a challenge. I guess it is. But I'm gonna take his advice and stuff, and I'm gonna get someone from his server on here. That'll be good. You know, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. This is season 2, episode 2. Next episode will be season 2, episode 3. This is the 5th overall episode. So that'd be 6 episodes. Now, okay, I've thought of I've been wanting to talk about this for a little while now. Say like I don't know if I'll do it for like the like a special for the 10th episode or not, but like maybe like the I don't even know about like the 20th, 30th or whatever. But like the 50th, the 100th. I know these are way in the future now from now, but like 50th, 100th episode, we're gonna do something special for him. I don't know what. I'll figure it out. Um, but I'm gonna try to focus on like episode 10 for right now. If I do something special for it, whoever my guest is for that episode, I'll be like, hey, this is episode 10. What do you want to do? This is episode 20, 25, 50. What 100? What do you want to do? Do we need to do something special for it? Maybe I'll update the logo or something. No, I don't know. I like the logo for Tidmouth Talk, so um, I know I've explained this once before, but if you guys know what Smosh is, this is the old Smoshcast logo. It was only used for a couple months before they went to whatever other logo. That is actually when it came back before they went. I think so. I think it was when they brought that podcast back before they came back with it. Um, uh, they when they came back with it, it was they only used that logo for a few months. But I was like, hey, I really like that logo. I'm gonna take a little I'm gonna take a little bit of inspiration from it. But I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna make that logo and see how it turns out. Turned out pretty good. I like the logo for Tidmouth Talks. Um, this is almost an hour. I might as well just let it run to an hour, uncut. Like I said, I don't know if I'll make any cuts to it. If not, I what I always do is I review the footage. I know Alex stayed in here all the three or like 2 or 3 times, and might even before times he was in here. Or that it kick kind of the actually the one time it did kick me out. The other 1 or 2 times, I think it did at least 2 times. The other 2 times I Well, the one time I accidentally clicked the back button, and then the other one it just was loading, so I clicked the back button. If he did whatever on the, if he did, if he talked to you guys about whatever during that time that I wasn't, that it kicked me out, and I was trying to get back, um, I'll just leave that in there, and then it will be an hour long. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Oh, guys. I know this is Tidmouth Talks, but I'm going to talk about Thomas Bingbang 1984 a little bit. So, Beyond the Finish Line, my series that I made, I have an idea for episode 3. If you guys remember earlier in this episode, I talked about Rebecca a little bit, like what happened to her, um, stuff like that. I think for episode 3 of Beyond the Finish Line, I'm going to talk about Rebecca. Yes, really, I'm going to talk about Rebecca because I know a lot of people don't like her. I honestly like her. She's a pretty good character. They just, Nia though, she's been in All Engines Go. I think she's confirmed. In fact, she is confirmed to be in the new series. I think I think at least she is. So it's like, what about Rebecca? Because like I said, she was part of the Steam team, and then seems like she was just kind of, like what he said, what Alex said. She was replaced by Kana, and then Sandy's kind of part of it. Well, the thing is, I don't like that they did. It's the biggest adventure club, but it's the other ones outside of Timber Sheds too. Whereas with the original series, it was just the people, the engines and Timber Sheds were the Steam team. So and like I said, I think me personally, this might just, well, I don't know, but like Timber Sheds is meant for the Steamies, not the Diesels. Because in the original series, the Diesels have the Diesel Works, the Steamies have the Steamworks. The Diesel Works have sheds. Steamworks, they don't, except but I think they do house Victor and Kevin, but that's different. I don't know how far Tin Miss Sheds is from the other, but I don't know how far Tin Miss Sheds is from the Steamworks, but I know they're definitely closer to each other than they are, like the Diesel Works to Tinmouth, or to Tinmouth Sheds, or the Steamworks to Tinmouth Sheds, or Steamworks to the Diesel Works. But also the reason why I'm doing Tidmouth Talks is that the podcast episode is just a good episode, or a good name idea. And then I guess the way I titled the videos is like Tidmouth Talks to a dot dot dot. So in a way, I'm essentially Tidmouth, you know, you know, and then I talk to the guest for that episode. That's kind of why I also did that. I'm title on episodes like that. But for Beyond the Finish Line episode 3, it's gonna go on. I'll go on my main channel. Thinking of a different way to do it. The way I wanted to originally make that series was like the way Unlucky Tug does his videos. He shows a fit Tom and the Thomas Cynic and Thomas Tirrett, Thomas Theorist, Marius Theorist. But yeah, like them, they show footage, they talk over. I want to do that kind of stuff too, but definitely the third episode is going to be about Rebecca. Of Beyond the Finish Line. I don't know when it's coming out. I'm trying to. I want to make an actual uh intro for the for that series too. But I'm trying to figure out what else to say about either channel. Just if this comes out on Thursday, next episode I do, I might just do it on Thursday again. Maybe I'll do episodes every Thursday or every other Thursday or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Um, this is another episode of Tidmouth Talks done. Season 2, episode 2, 22, whatever. If I'm doing this, I gotta go to the bathroom. But I know I'm keeping it going. I'll just end it here. But I might just, leave it uncut and, upload the 1 hour, 6 minute episode. If not, I will cut it down and do whatever. But and this one's gonna take a while to upload. The other ones do too. This one's well, I'm kind of glad that this one's over an hour or over because even if we had those problems, because the previous longest one I think it's like 40 minutes or 42 minutes, something like that. It might even be 40 minutes. It's either 40 or 42 minutes though. But this one's the longest by far. Um, I'm gonna make it like 2 hours, like one of my freaking streams. But um, yeah, we're just gonna end it here. Um, I'm trying to think of what else to say. I am really trying to think what else to say. Season 2 of Tidmouth Talks. This is what I mean. Like, there's gonna be a better version of Tidmouth Talks. You guys see we had the cameras on for the first time in the podcast. Now, like I said, I've been trying to get Alex, or he's been wanting to get on the podcast since season 1, I believe. Maybe since the first or second episode. So it's like, so that's what I explained to him. When he said in my last stream on Tuesday, hey, I want to, we need to get viewed of the podcast episode, and I think he also texted me on Discord too. And I'm like, oh yeah, you've been wanting to come on for. I didn't actually say that time, but I was like, oh yeah, he's been wanting to come on for a while on the podcast. Um. So yeah, but I will see you guys in the next episode, season 2, episode 3, guys. That'll be episode 6. So this is episode 5. This is episode 5. We're on the 5th episode. I want to get out of the single digits. Trust me. Season 5, and I started this clear back in July, or episode 5, and I started this clear back in July. Not very good, but it's also a start. Now, if I was doing weekly, one episode should have came out on the 22nd or whatever, but it didn't. Obviously, January 22nd. Um, also, guys, I'm trying to figure out like what other promotional things to do for the podcast itself. Maybe I'll up. I've been thinking about updating the the. I've been thinking about updating the not the logo, the banner, or the channel banner itself. We'll do like hosted by Thomas Fountain, 1984. New episodes every Thursday or whatever. I might just do Thursday. I originally was gonna do like Wednesday. I was originally gonna do Saturday, then Wednesday and Saturday. Maybe I'll just do Thursday or Friday. Maybe I can have new episodes come out on Friday because Friday's a pretty good day for stuff like this too. It's the weekend, the start of the last weekday before the weekend. And if people want to listen to a long episode of Tidmouth Talks or whatever, whatever podcast, then yeah. But let me know in the comments below what you guys want me to do, like what schedule. Also, let me know, what you guys want. If you guys have suggestions for the podcast itself, let me know. If you guys want to be a guest, I keep saying this. It's an hour and 10 minutes. But if I keep saying this, if you guys want to be on the podcast, let me know. If you don't have okay, I'm gonna say this. If you don't have Discord, comment down below. We'll figure something out. If you have Instagram, if you have TikTok, if you have Snapchat, my Snapchat and Facebook are private, like for me and my friends and stuff. But like TikTok kind of is, but that's more like my friends from school instead of like rather like family and friends. But yeah, but Inst- TikTok and TikTok, Instagram, and Discord, which you guys can message me on. TikTok and Instagram are at Caleb Marshall 19, and then Discord because it's my I just use it for like both personal uh and for Thomas and for YouTube and stuff. I just have it as TF1984 backup at TF1984 backup. I still haven't gotten my main my main whatever maybe I'll make a Tidmouth Talks Discord server as well. Maybe I will. Maybe that'll be easier. Maybe I'll yeah. I'll figure stuff out and I'll let you guys know what I do. But I need to end this. I know this is a video and not a stream, but I'm still telling you guys stuff. So if you guys watch till the end, that's pretty cool. Thank you. Um, Let me know if you guys made it to the end. How about you guys comment if you guys have made it to this far, an hour and 12 minutes in the video, then let me know in the comments below what exactly, or no, come on. Let's see. I'm gonna have you guys comment. I want to have you guys comment something. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Just comment. Just comment that you've made it to the end of the video. I guess. I don't really know what to have you guys comment. So yeah, but um, I really like the way this episode went. Even if we had complications with it, if it kept stopping multiple times, or I was kicked out, or I accidentally clicked out, whatever. I'm glad that this episode performed so well. I performed so well. I know, I haven't even posted it yet, because I'm still recording it. But I'm still glad it's done it's done the way it has. Um, but yeah, I think we're just gonna end it here. Also, guys, I have a question. Just before I leave, do you guys like this logo, or should I? Because I think I was gonna update my. I think I was gonna update Thomas Fan 1984 with that, with the little circle, and then instead of the microphone, it's gonna be Thomas's face. But do you guys think instead of the microphone, around the two lines, should I do Thomas's face and then it's talks and then it looks more like an O anyway? Because that's how we do it. It's Tidmouth Talks. The O in Tidmouth is since it's Tidmouth. The O is um the O is microphone. I Okay. Okay, guys. We're no. You stay unmuted. Thank you. Okay. I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to Tidmouth Talks. Subscribe to Thomas Fan 1984. Subscribe to Alex, aka Thomas Bingbang Stories. This, his name or his channel in the description, along with the questions and the timestamps, like I always do, along with what the episode was recorded. And I, the reason why I do the timestamps of the, when the, the number of questions and when I ask them, or that reason why I put the timestamps. If you guys don't want to, read, watch the whole episode. If you read the scripture, oh, he's got this question. I'm gonna go to this question. I don't want you guys to have to, try to find the exact part I asked it. So that's why, especially with YouTube's new Ask feature, I use that to get the timestamps because it's always accurate. And I won't have to manually do it. I know a lot of you guys might be like, "Why do you do that?" Well, it's just because, especially with this being an hour, yeah, I don't want to do that. So before it hits a minute 18 or an hour 18 minutes, I'm gonna end it. This is too long that I'm talking to you guys about some stuff that I need to talk about. So, yeah. See you guys. I will see you guys in the next episode. This is the first 1 hour episode. Even if I do cut it, it might still be an hour. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode with another one. Bye for now. See you guys later.